Welcome to Buckeye Health Plan, and thank you for being part of our Doula Care Network. We are excited to begin this important work for birthing parents and infants across our state. The purpose of this training is to provide information to support your claims, billing, and reimbursement needs. Our goal is to provide an overview of the process and the tools you will need to be successful along the way. During today's training, we will focus on 3 areas. Number 1, defining key concepts and answering frequently asked questions to help create a common language for our discussion. Number 2, reviewing the process of submitting a claim to Buckeye. And number 3, exploring tools and resources available to help you get answers when questions come up. While today's review is comprehensive, please don't hesitate to reach out to our team if you have questions or need one-on-one support. At the conclusion of the training, we will provide you with the important context to make that happen. So let's get started. To kick off our training, we want to provide some background about the claims process and answer some common questions about claims and reimbursement at Buckeye. These include: what is a claim? What is a clean claim? How long does the claim process take? How often should I submit my claims to Buckeye? What is timely filing? What functions can I perform on Buckeye's secure provider portal? What are the advantages to portal submission over paper or other electronic options? And finally, how do I use Buckeye's secure provider portal to submit and manage my claims? What are the steps in the process? During this training, we will talk briefly about electronic and paper claim submission, but we'll focus on claim submission through our secure provider portal. For many reasons, it is the preferred choice. Now, let's answer some questions. To start the conversation, what is a claim? At the most basic level, a claim is a request for reimbursement for a service that has been provided for a member. Claims may be submitted electronically, on paper, or through a secure portal entry. Once received, the claim is processed and the response is communicated to the provider on the remittance advice, also referred to as an RA, or an explanation of payment, or EOP. The remittance may be delivered to the provider either electronically or by mail, and will include member details along with information on the services provided, an explanation of the claim status, and any payment due. If you have an interest in receiving payment electronically, please reach out after you complete this training and our team will connect you to our solution for electronic fund transfer. Another question that often comes up is, what is a clean claim? And how do I ensure that my claims have been received and are in process by the managed care organization, in this case, Buckeye Health Plan? A clean claim simply means that the information needed to process the claim is complete and error-free. All necessary fields on the claim are filled out correctly, and no information is missing. Once a clean claim has been received, the claim will be processed and the remittance and payment delivered. Doulas using the Secure Provider Portal will be able to track their claims from submission through payment. Clean claims are typically processed within 30 days of receipt. Using the Secure Provider Portal for claim submission reduces the time to process claims and improves the provider's ability to track status. New providers often ask how often they should submit claims to Buckeye. We encourage our doula partners to submit claims regularly and as soon as possible after the service is complete. The best practice is weekly or bi-weekly submission, and for the doula to establish a workflow for reviewing and tracking submitted claims. Submitting claims through the provider portal allows for efficient review of all claims, their status and payments, and includes flexible search options. A discussion of claims and best practices is never complete without a review of timely filing. Simply, the timely filing period is the time beginning on the date of service and ending on the last day that a claim may be accepted for payment. In accordance with the Ohio Administrative Code, providers will have 365 days to timely file a claim, including any timely filing exceptions. It is important to remember that claims that are not received timely are denied and are not eligible for payment. For many reasons, Buckeye Health Plan encourages claim submission via our secure provider portal. The portal allows our doula providers to verify eligibility, submit and track claims and payments, and communicate securely with the plan. Because of the flexibility and efficiency of using the portal, it is the preferred option for solo and small group practices. When all information is received and processed, payment issues are not common. However, when claims require correction, this process can also be completed through our provider portal. During this training, we will review the process for correcting claims through the portal. Additional information on this process, as well as information regarding claims reconsideration and other important topics, are included in our provider manual and tools and resources. Links to the provider manual are located throughout the presentation. With the review of the key concepts and common questions complete, we will now shift to the claim submission process. The first step is to create an account on the Buckeye Provider Portal if one does not already exist. The portal account can be created by connecting to the link located here. Once registered, you are ready to begin using the provider portal. With registration complete, you will be directed to the landing page with the taskbar listing functions within the portal, including eligibility, patients, authorization, claims, messaging, and a help function. Step 1 in the claims process is to verify member eligibility. To do this, click the Eligibility task in the bar. Under Viewing Eligibility for, select the TIN, Tax ID, and Plan Type Medicaid. Under Eligibility Check, enter the date of service, member ID, and date of birth by clicking on the green box Check Eligibility. A green thumbs up indicates that the member is eligible for this date of service. A red thumbs down indicates that the member is not eligible for services on that day of service. Once eligibility is confirmed, click on the patient name to the right of the green thumbs up to be navigated to the Member Records and Overview screen. The Overview screen in the member record provides detailed eligibility and additional history for the member. To begin a claim for this member, select the Claims option from the list in the left-hand column or from the taskbar at the top of the page. Inside the claims, you will find a list of any claims for the member, including paid status. To begin a new claim for this member, select Create a New Claim in the upper right corner. The screen will display your provider billing information, Medicaid as the product line, and the member's name. Confirm this information and then select CMS 1500 Professional Claim. You are now ready to create your claim. At the top of the screen, you will see Your Progress, General Info, and fields beginning with Patient Account Number. All fields with an asterisk are required. You will also notice that some data fields include numbered tabs. These numbers correspond to fields on the CMS 1500, which is the standard format for professional claims. Hovering over these tabs opens Help for that data field. On this page, you will begin entering the patient account number, box 26. The patient account number is a number that you select that will help you identify the member in your practice records. An example might be 2025-010101 for the year, the date, and the client number for that year. Because no other fields are required on this page, you may select Next and proceed to the next screen. On this screen, you will begin to enter information about the service provided. Complete the date of service. Because each line includes a single date of service, enter that date in both the From and To box. Select the place of service, and then enter the procedure code. T1032 will be used to report prenatal and postpartum care with the number of 15-minute units provided on that date of service. T1033 will be used to report attendance at the delivery. After entering the procedure code and units for that date of service, select the appropriate diagnosis code for the service. The next slide includes both the procedure codes and the common diagnosis codes for doula services. A modifier is only required if you perform the prenatal or postpartum service via telehealth. For telehealth services, report modifier GT. Otherwise, leave this field blank. Once complete, click Save and Update. If you are reporting more than one date of service for this member, click the green New Service line on the left side of the screen to add the new date of service and complete the service details. The services that have been added will appear under the green New Service line box, and the total dollars charged will update above. Once all services have been added for this member, click Save and Update. This slide is for reference only and includes the procedure codes by Ohio Medicaid and the diagnosis codes common to doula practice. And the following slide includes the information regarding the benefit and reimbursement. Complete the process by entering the billing provider information and the rendering provider. As a reminder, the rendering provider is the doula who provided the services and is only reported if that information is different from the billing provider. Once you have entered all dates of service for this member and have updated and saved the claim detail, you will move to the summary screen. From here, you can review and make any changes by clicking the blue Edit. Once review is complete and you are satisfied with the accuracy of the entered information, select the green Submit in the upper right corner. Upon submission, you will receive a confirmation ID. This confirms that your claim has been received. You may either end the session or select eligibility to begin a new claim for another member. Once you have submitted claims, the next task is to track their progress. To track your claims, select Claims from the taskbar and Individual to begin your review, making certain that the date range to and from includes the dates of service you wish to review. This tab will report claim numbers, member names, service dates, billed and paid amounts, and claim status. Green icons indicate a claim is in process or paid. Red X indicates a denial and an opportunity to review for correction. To correct a claim, click the blue claim number from the Individual tab. This will open the claims detail displaying the services that were covered or denied, the payment amount and the check date and number, and the payment code to help you determine the reason for the denial. To begin a corrected claim, select Correct Claim at the top middle of the screen. Proceed through the claim screen, correcting what was omitted or incorrect on the original submissions. Once satisfied with the edits and corrections, click Submit to finalize the claim. The next several slides provide information you may find helpful and the list of key contacts and links to our provider manual and guide to claim submission. Please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. Thank you.